Strange movements, unsettling stares, and behavior that defies explanation. They might look like ordinary people, but something about them is deeply off. These are the most chilling videos of individuals whose presence will stay with you long after you've watched. Subway possession. A disturbing scene was captured inside a subway train that left both passengers and viewers unsettled. Out of nowhere, a man dropped flat onto the floor, lying face down. His head shook violently as he let out strange rasping sounds that echoed through the car. Moments later, he began crawling forward, arms stiff against his sides, his movements almost insect-like. Then, just as suddenly, he stood up, continuing his bizarre act, still making unnatural noises. Commuters nearby froze, too frightened to step in, whispering theories to each other. Some convinced they were witnessing demonic possession, while others thought it was a mental episode, or perhaps something far more sinister. Whatever the case, it's the kind of encounter you'd never want to witness on your daily commute. Barb Bender. Parks are usually where people go to relax, but one witness caught something far from ordinary. A woman was seen furiously kicking a set of monkey bars. At first, it seemed strange, but then the metal actually bent under her strikes. She kept going, nearly snapping the bars in half. This wasn't normal strength. Viewers were divided. Some believed she had superhuman abilities, while others whispered she wasn't human at all. Whatever the case, if she can bend steel with her legs, you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of her fury. Alien escorts. One clip spread online showing an Asian woman walking through a public space, but the attention wasn't on her. Flanking her were two enormous bodyguards with odd, almost unnatural features. Their faces looked slightly off, and their movements appeared too stiff, too mechanical. Even stranger, a second video surfaced later showing a completely different person escorted by what seemed to be the very same guards. Were they just people in costumes, or something more unsettling? Some believed this was leaked proof of extraterrestrials moving among us, hidden in plain sight. Hospital possession. Hospitals are supposed to be safe, but what staff witnessed here was anything but. A patient in critical condition suddenly climbed out of bed. He flailed his arms, moving as if trapped in a nightmare, then showed shocking strength, ripping free from several staff members trying to restrain him. At one point, he even jumped on the bed, thrashing wildly, before sedatives finally brought him down. The footage stunned the internet. How could someone on the brink of collapse display such unnatural power? Some say it was pure adrenaline. Others insist it was something darker inside him. Possessed shopper. A grocery store turned into the setting of a chilling scene. Near the cashier, a woman suddenly began screaming at the top of her lungs. She clawed at the scarf around her neck as if trying to tear it off, then stumbled forward, drained of all energy. Witnesses stood frozen, unsure whether to help or flee. When the video surfaced online, theories split in two. Some believed it was a severe panic episode or breakdown, but others swore it was a full-blown demonic possession happening right in the middle of everyday life. Mechanical guards. During a public event, President Putin walked past his guards, but people quickly noticed something strange. When they saluted, their movements bent in ways almost impossible for a normal human. Their heads tracked him in a perfectly smooth motion, like precision machines. Many watching wondered if they really were men at all. Could these be advanced humanoid robots designed to protect him without fail? If so, it raises a bigger question. How much of what we see in plain sight is truly human? Durham horror. A chilling clip from Durham, North Carolina left viewers unsettled. Inside a building, a man stood completely still, his body upright, but his head hanging back at an unnatural angle. When the camera zoomed in, his eyes were rolled entirely into the back of his head, his mouth frozen wide open. He didn't move, didn't blink, just stood there. Online, the theories came fast. Some swore it was demonic possession, while others claimed it was proof of a real-life zombie. If that's true, then maybe the end has already begun. Midnight terror. In the dead of night, a cameraman stumbled across a sight that still haunts him. A barefoot woman wandered the street clutching a stuffed toy, her face painted ghostly white. At one point, she began arguing with something no one else could see, even tugging at the toy as though locked in a struggle with an invisible force. The longer the man filmed, the darker the atmosphere felt, until he fled in fear. Viewers remained divided. Was it a mental break, or was he witnessing possession in real time? Porch horror. An urban explorer got more than he bargained for while investigating an abandoned house. As he approached the porch, he spotted a crouched figure staring back at him. Its grin stretched unnaturally wide, revealing teeth sharp enough to tear flesh and dark circles hollowing its eyes. The man froze, too terrified to move. Online, the debate raged. Was it just a person in an elaborate mask, or something far worse? If it's real, then whatever lives in that house isn't human. Hallway shift. Surveillance footage from a hotel caught something that shouldn't exist. A waitress walked calmly down a hallway before suddenly slipping. But the moment her body hit the ground, her shape appeared to shift. In one frame, she was a person. In the next, she looked like a dog. The transformation was so abrupt it stunned viewers. Some believed it was a clever edit. Others suggested a camera glitch. But many were convinced they had just witnessed a skinwalker caught on camera. Midnight intruder. A man had just settled into bed when his door creaked open. A hunched figure peeked inside, an old, unsettling face grinning at him. The figure waved, before vanishing, only to reappear seconds later, exhaling a strange smoke and waving again. Then it lunged into the room, climbing onto the bed. Terrified, the man bolted from his home with the intruder chasing close behind. He survived, but the footage raises a disturbing question. Was it a deranged intruder or something else? Window lurker. Working late at night, a man heard a noise outside his window. Pulling back the blinds, he was met with a nightmare. A pale, ghostly face smashed against the glass, hollow black sockets where the eyes should be, and a frozen grin stretched unnaturally wide. The clip ended abruptly, leaving viewers to wonder what happened next. Some claimed it was just a prankster in a mask, but others believed it was something not of this world. Either way, it's a reminder that sometimes it's better not to look outside after dark. So, dear friends, this was our video for today. What do you think? Tell us in the comments section. Until then, take good care of yourself. Goodbye.